Hey guys, I am hanging out in my office, and it's going to be a really good day because I've got my Darth Vader ink pen. It's pretty cool. And I've got my giant Yoda Pez. Check this out. It's a beautiful thing. And I'm reading Genesis chapter 35 and 36. And I love Genesis 35 and 36 because we see some artists making art for the glory of God. We see some seriously, sweetly skilled people who have some seriously sweet skills, and they're using these seriously sweet skills to build a home for God. They're building a tabernacle for God. They're building a home for God on this earth, and it's a pretty cool thing. If you'll look in chapter 35, verse 30, let's start with verse 25. It says this: all the skilled and creative women who were able to spin made the purple, blue, and scarlet thread. I love that. So it's a beautiful, colorful thing. God is into color. Okay, there's no beige happening here, and that's cool because I really think we should banish beige. I think it should be gone. So it's all about the purple. It's all about the blue. It's all about the scarlet. It's pretty. It's beautiful stuff is happening and exploding on the scene here. Now, skip on down to verse 30. It says this: look, the Eternal One has called Bezalel. It's a great name. Say that 3 times fast. Okay, Bezalel, he's called him by name. He has filled him with God's Spirit, gifted him with wisdom, understanding, knowledge, and skills with a variety of crafts. He is an expert designer and works well with gold, silver, and bronze. So this is a guy who was an artist. He was creative because he was in touch with the Creator. And the Creator's creativity had spilled over into this man. And he had given him some skills. And he had some abilities to create some amazing stuff. And he's using it for God. If you'll look at chapter 36, verse 1, it says this: Bezalel, again, there's our buddy, Bezalel, Ophalah, and every skilled person whom the Eternal One has gifted with expertise and wisdom in order to build the sanctuary shall use these gifts as the Eternal One has directed. All right, so these people, okay, all creativity, all talent, all skill comes from God. Whether we use it for Him or not, it all comes from Him. He gives it to people, and His gifts are without reproach, so He doesn't take it back. But He gives it to us. But here's the point of these gifts. He gives them to us so that we should be giving them back to Him. If we use our skills right, they all point back to Him. They all point back to the fact that there is a Creator. They point back to the fact that there is one source of all creativity and goodness and beauty, and that is God. Okay, God's gift, He gifts the hands, He gifts the heart, but what He gifts us with, we need to give back to Him. So what has God gifted you with? What has He given you? What sweet skills do you have? And how can you use those things for His glory? How can you use the things that He has given you? How can you give those back to Him and see Him glorified and see Him magnified and amplified and all of those incredible things? So have a creative day, but remember that God's given you those skills. God's given you that creativity. And so use that creativity to glorify the source of all incredibleness. All right, God bless you guys. Have an incredible day. Giddy up, my friends.